So we're going to talk to you today about a brand new product from Le Monin, Le Fruit de Monin range. I can never say it. We get
Sacre bleu.
I might edit Jess.
Trivial.
But come on, I can say it properly. Jabuticaba.
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 Tony,
What is it?
Jabuticaba.
Jabuticaba is basically like a Brazilian super berry that kind of has flavor profile like blackcurrant, blueberry, candied plums. It grows directly on the bark of the tree, which is really, really interesting. So it doesn't actually grow off of the tree.
Okay.
It grows on the bark of the tree. So if you get a chance, you're probably on your phone or your laptop right now. Look it up, look at the images of Jabuticaba growing. And it's kind of almost reminiscent of something you'd expect from a horror movie.
Right.
But it's fascinating.
Okay.
Just the way, even just the way it grows.
So this world famous fruit that
Yes.
you've decided to put into
Like a puree sugar format, yeah. Massive, massive drink trend at the moment. Obviously looking towards more like tropical exotic flavors.
Yeah.
This isn't something you can currently get on the UK market.
Okay.
There's a kind of like antioxidant apple juice RTD you can grab that mainly focuses on apple juice. That's the only thing. When it comes to Jabuticaba, or Jabuticaba, this is the only Jabuticaba product now on the UK market.
Wow.
So yeah, exactly. So doing like a Jabuticaba caipirinha, daiquiri, you know, it's going to be something that no one else is doing at the moment.
So, dumb it right down, the flavour profile again?
I would say candied plums, black currants, blueberries. It's really rich.
Ribena Vinto kind of.
Exactly like that. If you're a squash lover as well, this is going to be amazing for you.
So applications of that.
Okay.
Cocktails. What are we going to do? Before
what we're doing today.
Before we do that, what else could you do?
Outside of what we're doing today, basically any agave pairing, so with like a really smoky vegetal mezcal, tequila, cachaça, any cachaça drink, any rum drink, daiquiris, you know, even like a Jabuticaba Paloma. Yeah. It lends itself to a lot of flavours, but mainly you want to look at your agaves and your rums.
In my world, like Clarin or kind of like rum.
High agricole, high ester, Jamaican rums, yeah.
Interesting. So that leads us
that
to
and a nuclear daiquiri, maybe?
A
little bit of a funky boy.
So that leads us nicely into what we're going to do today.
Yeah, we're talking more like signature serves, because obviously this being like a Brazilian superfood, super berry, the national Brazilian drink is a...
Caipirinha.
Yep. Can you say...
Jabuticaba caipirinha.
There we go, nailed it.
I've only been saying
you get a bottle!
I've only been saying that for the last sort of month or so.
Practice.
Jabuticaba caipirinha.
Yeah, so obviously like that is a national drink of Brazil.
Right.
This is obviously one of the most prominent super berries out there. When we're showcasing this, why not make a caipirinha?
So they were actually out in Brazil. Sorry, I've never been to Brazil.
This was on the Brazilian market before we've actually kind of brought it out worldwide.
Okay, interesting. So,
shall we?
Caipirinha me up.
Right.
Right.
There's a few different ways you can do this. We're going to adjust this drink to account for extra sweetness that this is bringing in.
Yep.
So, first things first, we're going to cut the lime in half.
We're going for the fat-free version.
Yeah, we're not doing it in the glass, we're doing it in the actual shaker itself. Makes it a little bit easier. So, half a lime cut into cubes. Done. Give that a very light muddle.
Oh, the aroma, the zest.
Mainly you want this for the oils, that's the main thing.
I do love caipirinha.
You will get a tiny bit of juice in there, but mainly you want those essential oils that are going to come out of the actual fruit skin itself. From there, 15 mils of lime.
Nice. So that will just
fresh is best.
That will just balance out the sweetness.
To account for like what would have been maybe a whole lime or even more. Using a whole lime is always going to be a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah.
Depending on what time of the year, your fruit supply, whatever. Using that as a base and then bringing it up with lime juice just accounts for the consistency.
You're full of the little cheeky little hacks, isn't you? I like that.
I've been doing this long enough, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Right, then 20 mils.
Of Jabuticaba.
Yep.
Look at this. Let's get the sexy slow-mo pour going down there. Look at that.
Shall I look away whilst I'm doing it?
Oh, look at that. Amazing. Right.
Right.
This is, it smells limey. Those berry notes, these.
And then...
I have actually tried this. I'm a big fan. I did actually...
So we obviously saw each other at NRB and we were showcasing that drink there, weren't we?
I actually kind of referred to this.
This is a little bit of a twist on it, because obviously when we're doing an exhibition, we're doing drinks with the ease of serving them. This is a little bit more of a souped up version from what we were doing there. Yeah. So if you were there, it's a little bit of a different version to what you would have tried.
I loosely called this if Ribena and Vimto had a baby. That's how I describe this.
Nice.
So 50 ml double bubble.
Double bubble.
Cachaça.
And then we add ice, we shake, and then we're going to do what's called a shake and dump.
Yes.
So if you don't know, a shake and dump pretty much does what it says on the tin. You shake it and then you dump that into your glass using the same
I
ice.
think in the professional world, they do call it an open gated pour, but we don't like that. Shake and dump.
No,
That's our
shake and dump.
Yeah. Right. Come on.
Nice glass from the freezer. We just shook the hell out of this. We want that freezing cold. Why would we then put that into a warm glass?
Yes.
And then from there, shake and dump.
Look at the colour of that. And it's got the garnish in there already from the limes.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost measured inch perfectly for the glass as well.
And then just to kind of bring everything together, we'll go a little bit of colour contrast because, you know, these flowers are really great.
I like coming here. You've always got like random stuff like flowers. But
I
apparently
come
you get-
prepared whenever you come to visit,
Apparently you
mate.
get these from Waitrose, don't you? We don't.
You can get them from M&S, Waitrose, kind of like just edible viola flowers. You can grow them yourself. Wild flowers as well are edible, but you can get just pansy flowers. That's all they are.
Not me, I won't buy.
But most fruit suppliers that you guys use should have these.
Cool.
They're a lot easier to get than they used to be. Have a try. Let me know what you think.
Okay. Actually, I'll use that one. There we go. Right. Jabuticaba caipirinha.
Boozy,
Ooh.
sweet, sharp, limey,
that's got a
sherbet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the word.
The
Sherbet.
only thing this lacks, and I've tried not to talk about it too much, salt. A couple drops of like a salt solution in there just to open everything up would be perfect.
Ooh, I can see that in there actually. That's lovely. Really kind of berry forward, but you don't lose the sort of zesty limes in there. That is delicious. Jabuticaba caipirinha. The signature serve for that?
Yeah, I would say so. There's another one that I'm working on at the moment that Lee had coined the name for,
Oh, go on.
which is like a Jabuticaba Bellini, Jabuticaba, if you was to do it with a carver.
Jabuticaba.
Yeah. Credit goes to
Nice.
Lee for that one, but yeah, that's also a cracking drink.
Nice.
Just 15, 20 mils, top it up with champagne, job is good.
Nice. Love that. So you're going to be seeing a lot of that over the summer drink, winter?
Spring, summer, like quintessential summer.
Summer? Nice.
Serve it frozen if you wanted, why not?
I might try that with daiquiris. Yeah. Let's finish on a high five. That's our signature thing. Hi.